the crowd as well, my colleague Yuen as well. Now, our role here is to help you buy in order to purchase this home. All you need to do is bid. Make sure you hold the highest bid at all times, then subject to reaching our vendor's reserve price. I will announce we're on the market. How is selling away? I call first, second, third, final time. And then the gavel will fall. That means past that point, the property is sold. We can't take any late bids, no late offers, buys. If in this scenario, we're having to fall short of our vendor's reserve, we're going to simply pass in to the party holding the highest bid. That means they get to come in first and they get to speak to our owners. I'm very confident they're going to buy this home. You'll simply miss out if you're not holding that highest bid. Now, buyers, I must announce to you all that today's auction will be conducted in accordance to the rules and any other additional conditions that were made available for your inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The rules, they prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after it's been knocked down. The vendors, they've got a reserve price. And as your auctioneer, I'm going to indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bidding, prohibits bidders causing any major disruptions, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent any others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules, they permit vendor bids, buys. If and when I place a vendor bid, I'll simply say those words, vendor bid. And by law, only I as your auctioneer can place a vendor bid. Now, buys, those are the rules in which we bid and buy in the state of Victoria. Again, we sell to you unconditionally, which means there's no cooling off period. 10% deposit is due and payable, and then the settlement, there is a preference for a 90-day, 120-day settlement, buys. So, buys, before we get straight into the bidding part, just going to briefly go over this home. What a great versatile opportunity before you right here in prime Buxton North location, over 627 square metres, a north-facing backyard, which means it would suit many different types of buyers. Whether you want to maybe move in with your family, slightly renovate if you wish, but very, very functional as it stands. Maybe you want to buy it, hold it as a long-term investment with Buxton North having had great capital growth. Make sure you bid with absolute confidence, buys, or maybe down the track, subject to council approval, maybe a knockdown rebuild. That is a few options afforded for you, buys. In a great location here where you've got easy access to the Eastern Freeway, Koonung Secondary, Box Hill Centro, Box Hill train station, the Box Hill tape. It's all here for you in 100 Shannon Street at Box Hill North. So, buys, not going to hold you here much longer. We're going to look for an opening bid. Opening offer. My colleague Yuen is on the phone with a online buyer as well. But, buys, you're right here, right now. Opening bid or offer. Well, guys, if you get up your Saturday afternoons, it's 2:05 Surely you just come out here to watch. I've been looking at that, say, 1.1 to 1.2. This is great value. This is great buying here in prime Box Hill North, buys. Call it out, even if it was 1.1. Surely at that level, there's got to be someone that's willing to pay 1.1 for 600. 1.1 from our online party. Welcome to them two into the bidding then as well. When? Had one bid of $100,000 now for 627 square metres in prime Box Hill North. Doesn't get much better than this, buys. At one bid of $100,000 now. Look for say 50 to see you win. 50 will see you in the running. At 1.1. That is great buying. I think I'd buy it if I was allowed to at that level. Had a bid of $100,000 now. Let's not miss out, buys. Low supply market. If you miss out on here, back to the market you go, competing with more buys, paying more for properties that you don't even like as much. Had a bid of $100,000 now. I'm going to call it down. First time, had 1.1. For prime Box Hill North location, had 1,100,000. Second time, had 1.1. Third, final time. Can't make it any more clear, buys. If you want to purchase this home, you've got to bid. It's as simple as that, buys. At $100,000 for 100 Shannon Street here. Homes in the area selling in excess of this level. Maybe 1.2, 1.3. This is great buying. At $100,000 down, let's not miss out, buys. As we've said, you've chosen this auction out of all the auctions. You've chosen this one to come to. I think you might have better things to do on a Saturday afternoon if you had no intention to buy this home. But at $100,000 now, bids over there. Are they sure, Demi? At 1.1, that's an absolute steal. I reckon that's probably prices from about 10 years ago. At $100,000 now, bids over there. Look for say 50 to see them in, Demi. 1.1. If we pass in, it's to the highest bidder. They're going to buy this property. We're very, very confident. $100,000 now. You have to be holding that highest bid, sir. Now, if you've been hanging back, hoping or waiting for this property to pass in, I think otherwise, boys, because at $1,100,000 now, bids over there. Well, boys, I think in the absence of your bidding, just to give you a bit of indication of where we need to be in terms of value, I'll place a vendor bid at 1.15, just to get us to the middle end of the range at $1,150,000 now. It's a vendor bid with me, and then against everyone as well. At 1.150, haven't forgot about our online party over there. When you're happy to take, say, 75 or say straight to 1.2. At $1,150,000 now, I'm going to call it down then. First time at 1.150. Second time, 1.15. Third. Final time, boys, at 1.150. Anything from our online party there, Yuen? Are they sure? They're in the comfort of their home at 1.15. Well, a moment to think about it. Whilst they're waiting, anyone can jump in at any time. I think we've got about maybe 50 people here.
Can you take 25, Stephen?
Oh, we'll take it. Yep, 75 then. At 1.175. At 1.175, the next bid would be at 1.2. At $1,175,000 now with our online party. Are they sure? Guys, 10 past 2. Giving up your Saturday afternoons and you've come out here to watch. I know there's a few friendly neighbours out here supporting though. At $175,000 now. Great buying here in Buxton North in this location. It does not get much better. At $175,000 now. Demi, I tell them how great this location is, Demi. At 1.175. Bids over there. You've got to be holding the highest bid. We will pass into the highest bidder. And they're going to speak to our owners first. At 1.175, bids over there. I'm going to call it down 3 times, boys. Let's not miss out, boys. 1.175. First time at 1.175. Second time at 1.175. Third and final time at 1.175. How about it, sir? You've been here a few times. You're going to be back into the market, paying more for properties that you don't even like as much at 1.175. Bids over there. Sure, at 1.175. I think what we will do then, to give you a moment to think about your position, we're going to hit the pause button. We're going to seek some instructions at 1.175, and then we'll be right back. Just ask for your patience. Thank you.
88号也在这儿。88号就是跟桑娜安妮站在一起的那个。
来个抱抱吧。
Neighbours, it's always a big decision for our owners when they are selling. But my instructions are clear. I'm going to place my final vendor bid at 1.2. There's no more vendor bids from me, which means anyone who bids above me is going to be able to speak to our owners first. At $1,200,000 now to vendor bid with me, and anyone who bids above me is going to be able to speak to our owners first. Our owners are here to sell, but we need your participation. At 1.2, it's going to sell for a price you'd happily pay for. I can guarantee you that. You've got to bid though. If you don't bid, you can't buy. At $1,200,000 now, I'm going to call it down. First time at 1.2. Second time at 1.2. Third. Final time at 1.2 for 627 square metres in Box Hill North. Prime location at 1.2. It's going to sell for a price you'd happily pay for, buyers, I can assure you that. And if we pass it on a vendor bid, there is no exclusivity. Which means we'll talk to everyone here and we'll talk to anyone else that couldn't make it here today. They're crossing their fingers and toes, hoping that this property does pass in, and then they're going to put in conditional offers. How about it? I'll take it if it was 25. Across the road, any action over here, left-hand side as well. How about it, Renee? How are we going over there? If it means you can speak to our owners first, at $1,200,000 now, even if it was 20, ma'am, I'll take it. At 1.2 on a vendor bid. How about an online party there, Yuen? Oh, they're going to miss out as well if they don't bid. At $1,200,000 now. I'm not sure what you're waiting for, guys. At 1.2 for 100 Shannon Street. How are they going there, Renee? They've come here, maybe just to watch. At $1,200,000 now, I'm going to call it down. Final 3 more times, guys, and then you're going to miss out, guys. At $1,200,000 now, calling it down. First time at 1.2. Second time, guys. Now at 1.2. Third. Final time. Few conversations across the road, sir. How about it? At $1,200,000 now. I wouldn't wait too long, though, sir. The longer you wait, the higher the price seems to go. How about it? $1,200,000 now. How are they going there, Renee? Right-hand side, haven't forgot about our left-hand side here as well. How about it, Benny? We'll speak to you first, ma'am. Even if it was 10 or 20. At 1.2. That's right, ma'am, it's $1,200,000, but how about we go 10 or 20? Appreciate everyone's patience here. Just want to make sure everyone has had time to fully understand the situation. At $1,200,000 now, how about it, ma'am? 10? 20? Homes are selling for over 1.3 in Box Hill North, ma'am. Have a look on realestate.com and you'll be able to see they're all selling for over 1.3, ma'am. You won't find one offering you such value here. At $1,200,000 now for number 100 Shannon Street here in Box Hill North. Are we also, hold on, Peter Silent out, buys? Any last interest over there, Renee? Sure. Well, guys, I think in the absence of any further participation, just need to be clear, we're going to pass it on a vendor bid, then we're going to speak to everyone here and anyone else that couldn't make it here today. At 1.2, anything there, Renee? They're talking, thinking about it. How about it, Matt? 1.2 in prime Box Hill North location, even if it was just to speak to our owners first. Well, guys, I think in the absence of any further participation, what we will do is we will officially pass the property in. If you want to buy this property, if you've got any interest, You've got to stick around and speak to any of the team members. Thank you for attending another auction. Enjoy